the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Robbie Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
You know, if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. So up next for Toronto, George Springer.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. Way out front for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That takes care of Springer. And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The wind and the pitch. And that one almost got him.
Ball one, no strike. Oh, that's not even close.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a foul ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in there for strike one. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And on the hill, Jose Barrios.
Well, this is the kind of pitcher that every team loves to have right in the middle of their rotation. You expect, your frontline starters to get it done, but if they don't, you got a guy like this that can step up and end a losing streak. So he's going to usually, keep you in the ball game. He has the potential to go out there and toss a gem. So keep your eyes on him. You may look up, and he's got a no-no going into the later part of the game.
Bottom of the first. The batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Bounce to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now here is Mitch Haniger. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and he can't come up with it. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's Jesse Winker. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Haniger stands at first with one out. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette under this one. He's got it. 2 away. Ty France up next for the Mariners. And the pitch.
Here we go.
Slow roller up the middle. Espinal handles the chance. Inning over. 1 left for Seattle. We played an inning. No score.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Back here at the ballpark. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Teoscar.
The wind of the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Come on now. It's in the K right here.
Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jensen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. He is safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them.
First base has been overturned.
So 2 away with nobody on. Out to short. Crawford over to pick it up. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Alejandro Kirk now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Here comes the runner. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. And a pitch. Backed off the plate that time. Kirk at second with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Frazier makes the catch, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. And here's the rookie center fielder, Jared Kelman.
The center fielder, Jared Kelman.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Third baseman, Eugenio.
Right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
One gone runner at first. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Abraham Toro. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Rocketed out towards right center. And George makes the grab. And there's two down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Adam Frazier up next for the Mariners. The pitch. Tapped up the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Mariners lead one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Now it's Jensen to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jensen.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And the batter is George Springer. First pitch is in. Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time.
J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Right-hander kick steals. And a base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
So digging in, Mitch Haniger. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Stays alive. Crawford over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. Jesse Winker up next for the Mariners.
The left fielder, Jeffrey.
And a pitch. This one in the air right field. And Winker is set down. And that is the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Leading off for Toronto, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. Up the middle. Throw off line. He is safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Two down. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
In this at bat was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Gurriel.
Now batting.
A wind in the pitch.
Lourdes
Oh, he hit him.
Gurriel.
And that got him pretty flush.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And the pitch. Chapman swings through one there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
At the belt and fires.
1-1.
Chapman gets a piece there. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got him looking. One gone here. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And here it comes. And fouled off. 0-1 now. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. The pitch. On the ground, a short, could be two. The tag, and he's out.
The batter number 5, second base.
So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. And he deals. A swing and a soft liner. Frazier makes the catch, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Ty France. The M's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the right-hander deals. Bounce to third. Chapman gloves it. Whips it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now for Seattle, Jared Kelman. The wind to kick the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at the ballpark, Danny Jensen to hit here.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jensen.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This is outside, and that's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 down.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Two outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Next pitch misses way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The wind of the pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. That one hit to right. Haniger makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Mariners DH, Abraham Toro.
The designated hitter, Abraham Toro.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a line drive into right field. It gets down, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Frazier.
And the batter now, Adam Frazier, grounded out his first time. The pitch on the ground, could be 2. Over to Bichette, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Murphy.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Tom Murphy. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. This to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Seattle leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. The right-hander back to work. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Frazier, the lead runner at second. Murphy over at first with one away. Runner goes again. Fought off foul. And the 0-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Tying run at the plate. Into center. And that is Springer. Out number 2. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ray back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. And now the lefty comes up empty. That's strike 2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And the pitch. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Kicks and fires. And now 1 and 2. And now it's 1 and 2.
2-2 now.
The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And here it comes. Gurriel gets a piece. That one fouled off.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. And a swing. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Ripped towards third. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. Bobachek gets a chance to hit.
The bat, number 11. Bobachek.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Oh, 1 down. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead 4-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping in, Abraham Toro.
Leading up for the Mariners.
The wind to the pitch.
Abraham Toro.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now back, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. The wind of the pitch. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now it's Tom Murphy.
John Murphy.
And the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Chapman picks it up. Fires over to Guerrero. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Mariners We go to the 8th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. There's the strike. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Out to short. Crawford collects it. No throw. He's safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And he deals. There's the strike. That one ripped. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Guerrero at first, one gone. Ground ball left side, could be two. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Chapman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. On the ground to first, could be two. And he takes it himself for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind, headed for my babies. Life has...
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, J.P. Crawford.
Leading up for the Mariners, the shortstop, J.P.
Wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Up next to Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker. The pitch. Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. And 1-2-3 go to Mariners. They're down 4-0. Back in Seattle, top of the ninth. Here's the second baseman,
Leading off
Santiago
with the
Espinal.
The second baseman, Santiago.
Ray back to work. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The pitch. And no throw. He's into first easily.
The catcher, number 9,
Danny Jensen to hit here. And here it comes. And strike one to the catcher. Espinal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch downstairs. And the count even 1-1. One and two now. Just off the outside part of the plate. Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that's in there for strike one. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Bounced up the middle. And a base hit right there.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And a pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
This next pitch.
First and third, one down. Stays alive. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball third base side. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. But he found a way to just get it by him.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And that one fouled off. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they tack on 3. It's 7-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Kelman racing over to make the catch. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 7-0. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Leading up for the Mariners,
Hawaii to
the
kick
first
the
baseman,
pitch.
Ty Brent.
And a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia appears to be getting loose. Richards getting loose as well. Righty to the plate. And that one ripped into right. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 10,
Jared Kellner up next. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Now
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kelnick, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time, he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Line drive, 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, flipped into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
This one popped up, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total